Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
First, we're going to see what he comes out with. Well, what the fuck is this nigga coming out in?
They run with Mostert off the option. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
So he put tight ends at receiver. That shit said 0 receivers, 0.
And it's second down now.
Son of a bitch, you thought you was slick with that one, man.
Lance a handoff here to Mostert.
Great.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
Scrimmage.
scrimmage. It's a
back.
yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
ooh, pick.
For Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Keep throwing there, buddy.
He's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a...
This goddamn 3-3-5 wide gets on my last fucking nerves.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know this.
But look how they got off that block. What kind of shit is that?
This D has got to be priority one.
What in the...
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll 10. On the toss, here's Balaj. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, this shit is crazy.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss.
Is he run committing? Like, what is he doing? It's like it ain't nowhere to run.
Nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to
oh my God, Balaj.
Not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there.
Damn, he shit my run down like it wasn't shit.
In the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive.
The fuck was that? I ain't never seen no block shit like that. That's it's like my lineman ran to block for a screen, like they let them in and ran upfield. What the fuck was that? I ain't never seen no shit like that. Shit, crazy right there. That's something else. That is something else.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he's able to take this one to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance.
Pickett!
Knocked away.
Wow.
Fielded incomplete. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Lance. Open man is Duvernay. He'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
all right, let me switch something up.
Significant.
Switch something up.
Again, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Oh my God.
38 yards.
Big plays always wind
No
up being a
pass
big
rush.
theme as we get
No
rolling
fucking
these
pass
playoffs,
rush.
and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw, it's Lance.
Let's go.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Try to run that little screen on me, buddy.
And a tough result there on 1st and goal.
A little screen action there, buddy.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Lance going to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Lorenzo Carter coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6. Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one? Absolutely. All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Damn it, I meant to go on conservative because this nigga, I don't know what this nigga doing with that offensive line, defensive line. This shit is amazing. Instant block
The
shits.
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Instant block
And
shits.
last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must
There we
get
go.
something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just
There it
the
is.
way you've described it. Not
Put it
ideal.
on conservative for
They'll
you,
take it.
buddy.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Gibbons. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before.
Gotta get out that man lock, son.
So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
To throw on 2nd down. Gibbons. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Gibbons. He finds his man, complete. That's Waters. And he is going to have a Falcons first down.
I know he mad about that one.
3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive
Pitts,
in the
somebody was wide open on my left
on
side.
any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ooh.
Oh, the ball comes out on
I gotta quit staring down people, bro. I got people
I think he's
open.
got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Are you blitzing me? I don't know.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this ball is broken up. But the contact well timed there.
I threw that way too early.
Down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it a field goal.
Why don't I read my coverage? If I pay attention, bro, I be having people open, but I just be so stuck on something that I shouldn't.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way.
Tonight? Yeah, we should. I don't see why not.
Punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
definitely not that.
Tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Okay. Now he's running the ball. All right.
Across the 40-yard line.
You can do that.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it,
oh, hey, run the ball, run that clock out, brother.
Of that same color,
I
right there in the frame
mind.
trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And
that was just stupid.
Quickly in the backfield.
That was
down
stupid.
He goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Lance now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first
come on,
down
Terrence.
as they're able to get the 3rd
I keep having this fuck nigga stopped.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play,
shit.
The first down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
He's going to pick you off.
Well, I like the play design there.
That's
they
not going to keep
occupied
happening.
the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
Come on, man. This is cheating me. Y'all are cheating me right there, bro. He stopped for yards. That's 2 broken tackles.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
God damn. This nigga literally running the clock out.
Taking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Dancing to his left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Lance looking to throw it. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. A final shot before half for Lance. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance. Complete.
He looked up. He stepped out of bounds. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Got him. Let's go, nigga.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the half will begin with a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking to throw on second down. Gibbons, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Gibbons. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gibbons. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And he's brought down before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Killed them with that one.
Time on the catch and run.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Back to throw. Gibbons finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line.
Why can't I get in this end zone?
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll stay on the ground. Ballage again. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Bro, I just don't know. I cannot run when I can't score when I get in that end zone.
Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going.
He got 3 yards when he shouldn't have gotten
nothing.
nothing.
Field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Damn.
That's taken in by Duvernay. But he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet.
Oh, he threw it.
To stay in bounds and complete.
Damn.
A great job by our
Oh, here. I can't believe he threw that shit.
Grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
He was brought down by Richie Grant. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
What is he doing? He's finna get a penalty.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 2, Lance. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lance. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive. It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback.
I can only do so much.
Not just for himself,
get no
but to keep the rest of the
pressure.
team relaxed too.
I don't know what else to fucking do.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Fuck, bro. He throwing little bullshit that I keep underestimating. He throwing little bullshit.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Flushed out right.
What are you doing?
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Did he just run at the quarterback and then tackle him? Look at that. Where is he going?
Field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Joey Sly for the point.
Oh my God, bro. I don't know what to do. Fuck.
And with that, the lead
Don't know what to do. I did contain, and they still let him. They still let him through. I'm lost.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback.
I had this nigga beat, and that's just that fast. This shit is over with. Oh, Lord have mercy.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game down 8.
Stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket.
Field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Stay in the pocket.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Williams brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Gibbons. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Oh, glitching.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here.
Oh, my God. It just lagged on me. It just lagged on me.
So it's
Thank God he got away.
As we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left.
Where are you going?
It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
This nigga AJ Terrell won't even jump for the fucking ball.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's lagging. That's game. It keeps lagging. I couldn't even tackle him.
14 carries.
First down, 49ers.
That's game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gibbons. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final.
Too many
interceptions.
I had this sorry ass nigga beat.
It's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends.